Welcome to NewMan Active here, and a first look at a bit of a behind the scenes of how I plan some of my warm-ups and my actual content, my coaching sessions, my everything really. So just in a gentle warm-up to start with, a few side steps just to get the body moving. NewMan Active's based in Brixworth, Northamptonshire, in this little area here that you can see is my back garden, and now I've turned it into like a purpose-built little training facility. Small group sessions and one-to-ones are available. So I thought, well, if I actually show you guys what it is I do and what it is we can do, you'll get a better idea. So I'm just going to stack a few hurdles out to start with, then I'll go with a few poles and also get the ladder out. It's just really focusing on a bit of gentle movement just to get the body warmed up. It's a very good way of improving running abilities and speeds and whatnot if you're using different parts of your foot. So you'll see when I go over the hurdles, nice high knees, and when you're actually doing running in a game, if you get nice high knees and you get better acceleration rather than running about a bit flat-footed. So it's trying to get kids, players, myself, up to speed, literally. So your poles are out now, the ladder. Again, the ladder's just sort of base for quick feet, really. And you see my cat Martha there, wanting to join in. See, it's fun for everyone, even cats. So nice high knees over the hurdles, and some side stepping through the poles, and then quick feet through the ladder. There's lots of different elements and things you can do with the hurdles and the poles and the ladder. So the list is endless really of different drills that you can do, but I just thought I'd show a few simple ones here. Pretty self-explanatory really. And then later on I move the poles all centrally. They're just a different way of weaving. There's so many different ladder drills that you can do. So you see, I'll change the poles now so it's more of a weave rather than a side step too far. Start off again with the hurdles. You can have little hops in between, or just one big bounce, 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 bounce. And then I'll go side on here, which again, it's just making the brain think, making the kids think. Go different ways. It's interesting, when I did it the first way it was a lot easier than when I did it the second way, so it just shows it's building different muscles all the time. These are the sort of warm-ups that you want to be doing. You see, I didn't have a little jump in between there, I was just bounce, 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 just changing it up so it doesn't become too repetitive for the children, but they're thinking about things, they're chopping and changing. And it's not just running. I mean, a lot of coaches are just, right, okay, we'll do 3 laps of the pitch. Well, that isn't really realistic. In a game, when you're in a position, doesn't matter what position you're in all over the pitch, it tends to be in short, sharp bursts. It's very rare, in fact, it never happens, that you'll go for 90 minutes running constantly. You'll have a little burst down the wing, a little burst back, chasing the winger. who go through midfield, chasing back their striker, or bursting into the box. There's lots of different bits, but then it will stop. It'll go out for a throw. It'll go out for a goal kick. It'll be a corner. So you have little rests in between. She's just building up these little short, sharp bursts of exertion to build up the stamina. Because I've not met a 10-year-old yet that says, "Oh, I love doing 10 laps of the pitch. It's my best thing." Whereas you can chop and change these little warm-ups. I play a lot of paddle myself, so I'm not the most unfittest of everyone. But after this session, God, I was absolutely drenched in sweat. And it's not particularly warm either. Now here I'll go and get a drink. Hydration is vital. It's important to stop sessions just for a couple of minutes, just to talk through things. It's 30 seconds a minute. Just get a little drink on. Recap on what you're going through, chop and change what you're going through with the kids, so they're not getting bored. And to rehydrate. Dehydration is huge in everyone these days. No one drinks enough, so it's good to drink. I've got these little, I don't even know what you really call those. They're big plastic circles, which I think are good. The little hoops for just stepping into. So you can do your high knees through your hurdles and then step. Then I introduce some cones in a second. Again, this is good as if you've got 2 children, or if you've just got the one and I race against them. Make it a little bit competitive. So it's not just going through the motions of, all right, step, 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 jump, 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 cone, and then back through. They're racing against one another. So if you have 4 or 5 cones at the end there, you have a little bit of competition. Of course, football at the end of the day is a game, it is competitive, so it doesn't hurt to just introduce a little bit of competition, even into these little warm-up drills. And the short, sharp little steps is trying to learn the kids to drive through. You want short, sharp little steps, high knees, get a bit of pace going through. As I say, this is just an example of using the space that I've got available. You can do many things. So hurdles come away now. Now just get the cones out. This is a great little warm-up exercise to do when you've got 2 children, because they can race against one another. This is one of my favourite warm-up drills, actually. So big cone in the middle, which will be in the middle of a circle shortly, which I'm just going to build. All on top. So the idea is that the children run up the middle or run round the side. I demo both shortly. And they're sort of racing against one another. So you can then introduce different bits. You can have them starting close, starting further away. If one child is overly quicker than another, just start them further away. It gives the other a head start, so they've got a bit of a chance. So it makes it more competitive. So I'll have a gap through the middle so that the kids can, get through them. So I start round the side, straight down. That's pretty simple, that one. Then you introduce going through the middle, around the outside, then back up the middle. If you have one stronger child against a weaker child, I always then give a bit of help to the weaker child, get their body get the body between the other player and the ball, so it shows an element of shielding. I end up finding that they're a lot more competitive in that. So that's a good fun drill to do. But yeah, you need 2 children to do that. As I say, I'm just demoing here what we can achieve in the little. I say little. It's 9 metres by 10 metres, so it's 90 square foot of pitch there, with the nets in as well. It's a nice little facility. And the grass is all down and whatnot. It's very worthwhile.